What's up guys, today I'm going to put to the test water storage kit, 30-gallon tank plus pump and filter. Let's see what this thing is all about. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. This looks like the base that everything is going to hold it. And there's the plastic pieces that gonna go into the bag. So this is like a collapsible barrel. This is 30-gallon water bag gonna go inside here. Then I'm gonna grab this attachment out of the bag, and then you can screw in the water into here. If I had a little attachment, I could have screwed the hose together and then put this in. But for now, I'll just have to use one of these hoses instead. This is just 30 gallons. So it's gonna take me a little bit to fill it up. Wait a minute, I just found all the attachments on the bottom of the bag. So there you go. This is what I needed, but as you can see, it works without it too. Okay, it's 1/3 full. Looks like it's nice and sits into those walls. Not trying to fall over or anything, so I'm not too worried. Once I fill it up, it comes with this water filter. We'll put that to the test. By the way, this is already clean water. I wouldn't even need that, but it's nice that it comes with it. Okay, it's full. You can put the lid in if you wish to. And as you can see, there's lots of water. To be exact, 30 gallons of it. And then you can close this, maybe even twist it one time, and then fold this together. And boom, we got ourselves this awesome water storage. You can even put it inside of the house. So when you want to use it, just open it and spin it, and let me show you how this pump works. You can put all the straws together to get the water all the way from the bottom of the bag. Then you're going to put the straw in and push it down till it's on a right level all the way to the bottom. It should be almost touching the bottom of the bag. Then we're going to put the little hose in and then connect it to this pump. If you're 100% certain, you don't need a filter, but you can also attach a filter down here. So pretty sure the filter is gonna go like that, all the way in. There you go. And that way you can pump it and filter the water at the same time. I'm not gonna use the filter, I'm just gonna put this nozzle in because I already know this stuff is already clean. So now what I'm supposed to do is pump it. No way, look at that. That's pumping a lot of water. And looks like you gotta keep pumping it to get more water. It doesn't self going. Wow, so that way you can even fill up your whatever you're filling up, a jug, a water bottle, or anything that you need, and then you can put this back and then you can close it. This is nice system, I really like it a lot. And again, whenever you need to move water, you come out, open it, take this out, pump your water. Look at that pressure, that's huge. Going to put to the test another gadget right here, Ring Fire. Let's see what it does. Okay, let's open it up, see what it's all about. Super cheap fire striker with the steel right here. Obviously we'll have to scrape it up. But it strikes off a lot of sparks, that's for sure. So this is several feet of fire cord. Why is this fire cord? Because you can cut this off. So let's say you cut off this fire cord, then you pull out this red string, because it's pretty flammable. There you go, pull it out all the way. Fluff it up really good. And let's see how hard it will be to start the fire with this. Let's stack it. Just strike it like that till it lights up. Boom, and you got here fire cord, string that is going to burn for a while. And obviously you know what to do next. Because it's burning so long, you can add on some small grass twigs, maybe some dry leaves, and you got here really nice candle in the forest with abundance to set stuff on fire to keep it going. And the best part, you have here rope, which is a lot of uses for camping and survival. And also, if you need a little bit of fire starter, just cut off a piece, boom, you can start the fire really easily. So fire cord is amazing, but this thing even better. I love that it's sold together. Well, you open it up like this and you can scrape it up a bit. This is like a candle, look at that. You don't even have to take it out. So you scrape it up, fluff it up like this. Hopefully you guys can see. And then I need a little bit of strike. And then it's going to light up. And the coolest part is you can open it and now it's like a candle, and then you can close it to make a smaller flame and not waste it as much. Then you can open it and easily light up twigs and fire with bunch of different things. You can put it down and just put twigs right on top of it or next to it to get it on fire. Little twigs, maybe leaves. Make sure the leaves are dry. Makes sense, right? Makes sense, right? You got a little fire, but then this thing you can take it off and close it and make a smaller flame. Now that it's going pretty good, you can actually adjust the flame. I really like that a lot. Make it bigger. You see how this stuff burned out? You can add on to it again. It's gonna burn really wet stuff as well. You don't have to worry about this thing burn out. And once this thing is on fire, you can take it off. You see how it's burning really good, and close it. UCO grill. I have put it to the test their grill before, but this one could be even better. Let's see what it's all about. This is what it looks like out of the package. Pretty hefty, not too heavy compared to how big it's going to be, but let's take it apart and put it together. There's two pieces, comes out, and these two rubber pieces could be like rubber grippers whenever you grab the hot pot, so that way you don't burn your fingers. So this is a dual purpose. So step one, you put these legs together with these red ones. I'm gonna put it on a second notch. Boom. Next, I would assume we put it like this, and second one. Whoa, that's a big one. Then we're gonna put this one right here and right here. Then we're just gonna put these metal pieces into here, and they should pop in down here. What, 5 minutes once you figured out how to set it up, and you got it all set up really fast. Honestly, it can be done faster than 5 minutes. Depends if you're in a rush or not. Super easy actually. I'm gonna cook a couple of hot dogs on this thing just to see if it's going to work or not. And you know what's the best part? For the size of this grill, is actually it's very light. Because I thought it would be a lot smaller. I could drop like 4 big steaks on this thing easily. And a couple more over here, I guess. There you go. And the last one right here. All set. Boom. let's go cook on it and let's see how it's going to hold up over the fire. And also I'm really interested if it's going to be easy to take it apart and if fire not going to damage it. Okay, let's see what happens when we set this whole thing down. Wow, that is so much taller than I thought. I can still build up a lot of fire. Look at that. Obviously we don't want to burn hot dogs, so I'm gonna put it outside of the flame like that. If you want to cook on the coals, the legs right here, you can adjust them and make it much closer. I think it's an awesome grill. Definitely can be sitting on a really big fire. Sorry about the lights. Camera keep adjusting because it's getting really dark right here. I like it that it's big enough for me to move my hot dogs out of the fire to keep them warm but not stay burnt. Very nice. Okay, taste test. You know what? Can go a little longer on the fire. Oh yeah, good stuff for sure. Okay, it's cooled off. Let's take it apart. As you can see, very easy. You don't even have to do one at a time because taking it apart a bit easier. It will look like it's been burnt, but it's just a grill. It's not a big deal. Actually look better in my point when it's used. Means it's not just sitting in a box. Look how easy it is to take it apart and put it back together. Take the legs up. Then all I have to do is just stick them into here and then the legs too. And then I'm pretty sure we lock this together and then put this rubber sticks on. Wow, this is a really amazing grill because it's so easy to take it apart and put it together. Boom, ready to go for the next time, and it's all clean on the outside. Base Camp BioLite camping stove. This is also could be pretty cool grill for off-grid. So let's open it up and see what it's all about. So this thing is huge, as you can see. There's a whole bunch of parts in this thing. Nice. What's the best part about this camping stove? There is a little fan over here, so it's going to blow air inside of it and actually make the fire burn even better. Like that. Boom. A little filter. Also comes with a little USB light bulb. When you plug in USB, there is another port for another device to charge up. And you can use your light bulb right here, and at the same time you can charge something else up. You can set it up like that, or if you wanna fold out the legs, you can do that as well. Boom. You know what, with the legs a little better, so that way if I have a chair I can sit in front of it and not bend over. Also there's a wood rack holder going like that, so that way we can put bunch of sticks in and slowly push it in. Also came with a fire starter. Then I'm gonna put bunch of small twigs in. This is pine, so should light up pretty easily. So I'm trying to figure it out how it works. I filled it up with a lot of firewood in there, and once we got pretty strong fire going, as you can see there's big flames, then this is indicators will show up. This is pre-charged halfway, flame is like on 1, so not the biggest flame, but as you can see the fan is starting going. It's spinning, so it's actually putting up a lot more oxygen inside of the BioLite camp stove, and that way we don't even have to worry about suffocating the fire with all those twigs and sticks, because the oxygen going through there, and that way we don't have any smoke at all, even though we almost suffocated with so many sticks in there. Once you have pretty good flame coming out of there, you can close this piece, and that way the flame is going to spread out everywhere right here. So that's a pretty interesting design. So even the sides are gonna be really hot. So then we're gonna put the grill up, so that way we can put the hot dogs over here, steaks, pot of water to boil some tea, so that way you have a plenty of space for everything to cook at once. And you want to push them up, so that way more flames can go out of it, so that way you're pushing all the coals in as well. Look how hot it is now. Wow, you see how I'm closing it, and that way it spreads all the flames throughout the grill. You see how it started to burn out? You gotta push it way forward out there, and it's actually burns wood pretty good. So you push it up, maybe grab even another stick, help yourself out. Boom, look at that. And again, it's not suffocating it, because we have a fan blowing into the flame, and it's burning really good. If you look inside here, look at that flame. And this is what I'm talking about. You can set a pot down. I have set it about 3 minutes ago, getting hot, steaming, and at the same time you can put another pan down, and even a couple hot dogs out here, or another pot or something. Use your imagination. I'm gonna cook eggs on it and boil water on this one. It's burning from the outside now, but that's okay. But look what's happening down here. That insane. That looks like a gas stove down there. That's awesome. So, and flames coming out everywhere. So you really have to push this up a bit more, and you got here really hot coals. Oh yeah, that water is almost boiling. Oh wow, about 7 minutes, starting to boil. Oh yeah, if you're cooking at nighttime, let's plug it in, the light bulb, see if it actually works. Look at that, super bright. Also, I noticed once you have a really good fire going, it's best to put the smaller twigs in, or you'll have a big fire down here as well. So just break them up, push them in. Too long ones are not so good either. Push it all the way in. Gonna make myself an eggs out here. Look at that, no problem. While we're cooking, at the same time, you see the light bulb is still on, so I can use it at nighttime. So you just press it like that, and it's on and off. Then you can plug in another charger. This iPhone is actually all the way dead, so we're gonna turn it on, see what happens. So I'm gonna just keep it plugged in till it's charged up. As you can see, you gotta feed it pretty often, but it is pretty efficient actually. I have no complaint. Whoa, it actually turned it on finally, and it's at 3% and charging. So I'm gonna leave it charging, and let's see how many percent it's gonna go up in like 10-15 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes. By the way, our eggs almost cooked. The water is boiling still. That's awesome. You can open it up, so that way all the flame concentrate on one part, or you can close it if you're using the rest of the grill. And this thing right here, the flame is high, so it says charging really strong, 75% charged, but at the same time we're charging the phone. So this is awesome. Charging the phone with the fire. It's at 7% now, so it's charging. This is really nice. Look at that flame coming out all over. Once you get this good fire going, look at those hot coals in there. The flame coming out even from the sides. So it's really distributing the flame a lot. If you open up like that, there's a lot of flames. Close it, it goes all over the grill. This looks like food grade, right? And there's a little saw, but what it's for, it's like a kindling maker. This is by ready made. This is by Ready Man. I love their credit card size survival gadget. They make quite a few, and as you can see, you can sharpen it up a stick, so that way you can make kindling anywhere easily fast. I have right here fat wood. You can harvest it. I made a video on that stuff. So let me show you how it works instead of having a knife and cutting off a bunch of chunks. Those chunks gonna be a lot bigger versus grading them. And let's see the difference. So you got yourself fat wood, and then you can grade it like this. As you can see, it's pretty sharp. Then you can use this card to collect all the dust together. Then I'm going to get my striker, and look at that. Maybe one more time. And look at that, we got this on fire. It's windy, it burns really good anyways. That's awesome. And because it's such a fine dust, it's easy to spark it one time and light it up. Love it. This time I'm going to try to do the same thing, but with a regular piece of wood. So just hold it like that. This is pine as well, but just a regular stick. It's not the fat wood. It does not have sap in it. But this is pretty dry stick though. Let's see if I can start a fire with that. As you can see, it's not too windy, it's good, but I'm getting a whole bunch of shavings down here. I'll put it in a pile. You can go like that, or you can go like this. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Just grade a stick. It grades pretty good. As you can see, I have a little pile graded wood right here, like a sawdust. This kind of sawdust will be a lot harder to light up. There is a little coal in there. You wanna keep striking till you got this something starting to burn. As you can see, it's burning a little. Let me zoom in a bit more. You know what, with the regular pine it don't work as well. Even though we got right here a little bit of smoke, it's starting to burn, but that's not the most efficient. You know what, this works the best with fat wood. You scrape up a bunch and it's already saturated with all this sap, so that way it's easy to light it up. With the regular sticks it'll be pretty hard to light up that sawdust. But look how easy it is to get a bunch of sawdust out of fat wood. So I would recommend get yourself a small piece of fat wood. Doesn't have to be this giant stick, and that way you can put yourself this grader. Doesn't take too much space. Push all that sawdust together from a fat wood. Get your striker and shoot 1 or 2, maybe 3, and it's gonna set on fire that fat wood sawdust really easily. And then you can add on leaves, whatever. Anyways guys, I thought it's a really cool survival gadget. Not really necessary, because if you have a little knife and fat wood, you can scrape up a bunch of fat wood, and it's also easy to light it on fire with this thing. But it's just a cool accessory. I like it. It's very unique gadget. So thumbs up for me. Let me know in comments below what do you think about this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.